Hey YouTube, welcome back. This is Ricky with Shoemonstertech, and today we're going to be checking out the Fox Edge FE520. Bam. Yes, indeed. Now this one was actually passed down to me by a friend of mine whom I work with, so I appreciate it, buddy. This one is a sweet looking carry for sure. But before we get into all the nitty gritties and all the goodies, you guys go ahead and check out my Instagram page at Shoemonstertech. There you go. I have plenty of photos on there and some foreshadowing of what I'll be reviewing on this channel. So that's that. Also at the end of this video, I have a small giveaway. I've got a few things, some swag. I've got a very budget-friendly knife and a couple other little things I will be giving away at the end of this video. I'll give you guys all the details, but let's get with the review first, right? So let's start off with the specs on this guy. Complete blade length is 3.74 inches. Overall length is 8.54 inches. The blade material on this guy here, it is your VG10 steel. There you go. The blade type on here, it is a drop point with a flat grind. Blade finish, you got your black, and then your handle material, you have your black G10. The liner on this is your stainless steel. It does have a liner lock and a flipper to deploy the blade. Designer is Boris, hopefully I pronounced this right, Mana Shurov. It's an Italian name, I believe. So yeah, it's considered an EDC tactical knife, and also the price on this guy here, which is through BattleBox, that's what my buddy got this through. It's $159.99 or 160 bucks. Now they do have an upgraded version on this. It's the Italian made version, and that one runs closer to like $250, and it's got a different blade steel. I cannot tell you what that blade steel is right now, but I do know this is the VG10 Japanese steel. So yes, very nice, right? Okay, so that's it for the specs. Let's do some size comparisons. I have my Para 3, so yeah, it's definitely going to be quite larger than the Para 3. This is definitely a full-size knife for sure. Let's compare it to the 940 Osborne by Benchmade. Yeah, it's definitely larger than your Benchmade there. Handle and on your blade, and it's, you know, it's close. It's definitely not as slim as the Osborne, right? Here is the Ontario Rat 2. Yeah, it makes the Ontario Rat 2 look like a very small carry for sure, right? So that's it for the size comparisons. Well, let's compare it to the Sharpie, the Everyday Carry Sharpie, give you guys a better idea, because everybody knows the size of a Sharpie, right? So yeah, it's quite larger than your Sharpie. Even when it's closed, it's pretty damn close to the same size of a Sharpie. Yeah, you notice how you know, thick this knife is. This is a heavy-duty knife for sure, guys. So what's my thoughts? What do I think about this guy? Honestly, I didn't know much about Fox Edge until now. Yeah, it's you know, buddy of mine, you know, at work, he said, hey, check this one out. I said, okay, what do we got here? And I was like, oh my goodness. Very comfortable in hand. That's the first thing I noticed. It's just the handle shape. Yeah, it's very comfortable. And I wear large size gloves. The guy who actually owns this knife, he's got larger size hands than me. Probably wears like an extra large glove. But you know, he loves it. He can fit all 4 of his fingers on it. You can choke up a little bit on this knife. They do have that flipper sticking out there, so you just got to be careful because it will bite. You do have some jimping on the back, and look at all that jimping on that spine of that blade. Very nice. One thing I love about this blade is the belly and the size of this blade. It's huge, right? Nice little swedge on the top. Nice grind on here. He's had this maybe for a few weeks now, so he's used it a bit, not too much. You do notice it has a glass breaker on here, so that's very convenient. The lanyard hole, it is very it's large. You can definitely fit 550 paracord through here. Overall, I love the design of this knife. I love the way it feels, and yes, it's a heavy knife, 6.7 ounces, so this is definitely not a light carry whatsoever. If you're wearing like gym shorts or something, probably not a good idea carrying this one around. But you know, if you're out and about in the field working, doing construction, or if you're a police officer, or even a firefighter. Actually, this would be a great knife if you're in the military. This is a very, very rugged knife, and it's got decent steel too. I love VG10 steel. It's actually one of my favorite EDC blade steels out there. So yes, very, very nice. Just check out the pocket clip on here. It is a deep carry, and it does, you know, recess. If you guys can see that, it does kind of recess the clip itself into the handle. So even if that screw gets a little loose on there, which it's not a recessed screw, it's not going to wiggle around too much. You can tell he's been wearing this a little bit. It's a little wore out on that clip. But that's what these are for, right? They're good tools, meant to be used. So does it drop shut? Yes, it does. With that heavy VG10 steel, look at that. It is very, very smooth, so smooth. Is the blade centered? It's pretty damn close. I consider it centered. And yeah, the action on here, guys, it is super nice. That's probably my favorite thing about this. I love the all black on here. I'm a huge fan of all black, a blacked out EDC tool for sure. It does have a lot of hardware on here. So if you got to take this knife apart, just keep that in mind. But it does look like it's going to be T8s to take these screws out of here, T8 bits. So that's actually, you know, very nice, because, you know, anything smaller than T8, you got to be really careful. And clumsy like my happy ass, I strip them out really easily. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's what I think about this. Do I think it's worth the $160? Now, I believe if you want this version, you have to go through the battle box thing. It's kind of like you know, you spend so much money a month, and they hook you up with cool stuff, and they do hook you up with cool knives like this one here. So I'm very, very impressed. I might look into getting into battle box, but you can purchase this knife through battle box, just the knife itself. So I'll throw the links down in the descriptions. You know, I'm new to the battle box thing. My buddy's been doing it for almost a year now, and he absolutely loves it. They give you all kinds of stuff and they have different tiers too. The lower the tier, the less stuff you get. The higher the tier, if you spend like 150 bucks a month, you're gonna get badass stuff. So that's that. So yeah, very impressed with it. I do think it's worth $160 for sure. This is a super rugged carry, awesome knife, and it's very big. It's a full-size knife for sure. Let's get to that giveaway, guys. Like I said earlier, so it's not much. It's kind of like a 4th of July giveaway. It's, you know, nothing really patriotic about it. But yes, I'm gonna throw this guy in here, which I believe I got through Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They kind of hooked me up. It was like a package deal I got. So I figured I'd give this away to you guys. I probably won't use this knife at all. I've got a couple other traditional knives that I use quite a bit, but it does come with a cool pack of cards. So that's that. I'm gonna throw some swag in here. I got Tier 1 gear and EDC reviews. He's got his own YouTube channel, which you can see I've got a sticker on my mat, and of course a Shoe Monster sticker. And yeah, I got a couple keychains that arrived in the mail the other day, so I'll throw that in there too. This is one of my first EDC brass prize that I made. Yeah, it's just a big chunk of brass basically. I threw on a bead, so I figured I'd give that away too. That's just been hanging around, haven't used it. So another thing I have here is a Lapira Productions. You guys know I have a lot of their EDC stuff. I've got their dice, I've got some coins from them, but this is a really cool money clip. I'll give away for you guys. Very, very cool. Another Shoemonstertech sticker, there you go. And another Tier 1 gear and EDC reviews rubber bracelet. So yes. So yeah, it's not much, but it's something, you know, I figure I'd give it away to you guys. I'm sure you guys could enjoy all that cool stuff. So just be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment down below. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later.